Hey guys, what's going on? I'm Mimi, live right now with Latina role models. Thank you so much for being with us. We have an amazing individual with us. She's a beast in the game when it comes to fashion. We got Denia in the building. Thank you so much for being here.
So happy to be here. Extremely, feeling extremely blessed and honored to be, you know, one of your first guests.
Now you have a brand.
I do.
It's a fashion brand, correct?
Correct.
And this is not just wardrobe. You're basically, you're a seamstress, you design it, you do it unique to themselves of who their body is and who they are, what they want.
Yes. I
Total uniqueness. So basically everything is one of a kind, if you want to say.
Couture.
Yes! And it's Carmona by Denia Carmona.
Correct.
That's the brand. And you have also a boutique here in Orlando.
I just opened up a boutique.
Congratulations!
This past summer.
Yes!
So excited, thank you.
Big deal. So this is brand new to you.
Yes.
And how did you take a leap of faith, my friend, to actually open up a boutique?
Nerve-wracking, definitely. But it's been a long time coming. So it was time. It was time, you know, especially with the pandemic and everything that, you know, has transpired within the last couple of years. It was sitting back, really just thinking and thinking of the future and what steps I should be taking next and growing the brand. It just seemed like a good fit.
Wow, and I already know your work. Matter of fact, I went to a couple of ceremonies, won a couple of awards, and I was wearing your gown, which is now on one of our billboards. It was on our mural, by the way, that we have right there by 408. And we specifically chose that picture because how the greatness that you've done with our work and our gown. The gown is red, guys, and it's laced from the hip down, sexy. And it's such an amazing look.
Red rose gown.
I love it. It's also on my banner at our radio station. We chose that photo. So this is what you do for us. You could create uniqueness in our own gowns by our body fits, by what we're looking for, and all of that nature from like the ground up, literally.
Yes.
How long does it take for you to do these things?
It depends. It really depends on, first and foremost, the client and how accessible they are to us connecting and meeting, because it does take several meetings for fittings, to be exact. But it is something that I truly enjoy because I am working specifically with that individual. And I'm always interested in individuals, and I'm a very curious person. So to know what they're all about, and like yourself, Mimi, you know, and your personality more than anything is what really intrigues me to create something where we both are involved, you know, the client and myself. And then if they give me leeway, even better, because then I get extra creative. But it's something that I think the client is always happy with. And obviously, if the client is happy, I'm happy. So.
And that's a big deal. You get to really know who they are and see how they fit. So I have a competition coming up next week. And I'm competing for Miss International World Puerto Rico, one of the highest crowns. I'm so excited. So big shout out to the organization, Miss International World. I went to my friend, Denia, because I know she can create these gowns, and she's gonna make a specific gown for me that is part of the costume wear, so it's a little different. It's like an evening gown inserted in with a costume, which I'm not gonna release too much because it's our idea. It's actually a brand new idea, and it's gonna come into effect, and we're gonna showcase this just a little bit. You're gonna see a few of the sketches that she's gonna release to you guys, but not the whole thing because you can't see it yet.
Save it for the end, the best for the end, right?
I can't wait. All I'm gonna say is that there's a Puerto Rican flag somewhere on that gown. Wait till I showcase this. It's amazing. So how long did it take for you to create that gown for me?
So that was a little tricky because of the fabric situation. So I was being specific in...
Because it's stage fabric, mostly. It's all about the shine and the glam. That's hard to find.
Right. So it became a little difficult because I knew exactly what I wanted, but it was hard to find. So it took some time. So once, you know, once we get that established and I actually have it in my possession, then is a faster turnaround. But I would say with yours, about a month.
Wow.
I would say.
That's not so bad, too. And you were sick during that time a little bit.
And the storm just happened.
Oh, no!
You know,
She had a delay, and she's still making it happen within my my timeline. So I really appreciate you, because like you literally worked through it all through like a lot of challenges. So thank you so much for. But I'm not afraid.
I'm excited.
They're just gonna deliver.
And,
yes.
And so as I know you're gonna deliver.
Come on.
Always do. So I'm just excited to see the finished product and how the team gets together and just makes it happen, because it's not just, it's not just Mimi, obviously Mimi, but and the fact that you're running and all of this and you're gonna win.
Amen. I receive it.
But I asked myself, the designer, but then there's also the hairstylist and the makeup
Yeah,
artist.
absolutely.
So it's a whole team, it's a whole collaboration.
That's right.
And that's always fun.
That's a big deal. Now, I know you're making changes in the game when it comes to students, and you work with high schoolers, correct? So this is like a awesome, I want to say, testimony, because you started in a school, didn't think you'll be there, didn't think you would stay, and now you have a program, if I'm not mistaken, there, that you are teaching children, high schoolers, what?
Well, currently this specific year, I'm not.
Okay.
But yes, it was a diversion program for students, really to just keep them off the streets or home. Parents nowadays, most parents have to work. They don't have much of a choice.
And here now, both parents have to work now, which is heartbreaking.
Correct. So them just giving them that outlet. So I paired up with a specific organization. Their headquarters is in Tampa, Florida, and it was basically for that, to keep a grant from the state to help these students. And so, as long as the class or the teachings would be art based, right up my alley, it worked. It actually just fell on my lap. It wasn't something I was looking for again, and it was, I don't know, it was God sent. I just feel like it was one of those things,
What is this?
I said, I'm not going to take on anything else. I'm, up to here with work. And then I started hearing more about it, and it just made sense.
What is the program exactly about? Or at least when you were doing it for a while?
Art-based?
Yes.
So it could have anything instructional that was involving art. So if you found interested students that wanted to play an instrument, or dance, and they wanted breakdancing, and that wasn't available to them. Of course, I was like, wait a minute, what about fashion design, a fashion design class? And then you put it out there, the student body for that community or school, for example, would sign up, and they would decide whether they gave you that opportunity or not. So that was extremely it was a moment that it was pivotal for me, because it's again not something I was looking for, and learned how much I really love working with the youth. Again, even more so. This
is not offered in school, in high school, or you have to get out of high school, maybe a trade school. Is this offered?
Correct.
That's
and especially,
interesting.
Especially our local schools now, which they have an art teacher, an art class, but not everyone gets in. Type of situation. I'm fortunate now to be at Osceola School for the Arts, and so these students have to apply and they have to audition, and it's all art related, obviously. So I'm very fortunate. It's right up my alley.
My son went there. He was accepted, and so big shout out to Osceola Arts, because that's amazing.
Yes. So pretty awesome. I transitioned there, but that other school where I started that program. Again, they look at the demographics overall.
It makes sense. I understand.
They really needed that.
Really, man.
They really needed that. And it was after school, like I said, it was just a win-win. How could I say no?
How was it, the classroom? Was it filling up?
Completely. I had 30 students sign up. Yeah, immediately.
Are you considering about doing something like this outside of school? For the children that want to, some of them don't get in, when they want to audition, but they really want to do it. And if they don't know, but they want to learn, of course they're not going to be able to get in, because they don't know it yet, but they want to learn it. Are you thinking about creating a program maybe outside for the kids? I don't want to put pressure on you, but you're doing so well.
I am considering something similar, where they would have easier access, not necessarily have to travel. So maybe something online, just kind of.
That's a great start.
A couple things there that are pending, and I want to go ahead and start exploring in the upcoming future.
Got it.
But no steps as of yet, but it's there.
What you have done, that's Change Gamer, my friend, and that should be in schools, or at least there should be incentives for them to go into another school, or in high school is where you should start. And after high school to go to trade school. They already know what their passion is. A lot of them at 13 years old. and they already know what they want to get into. So I thought that was amazing. You're such a strong individual.
Thank you.
You're creating change for others, and you're doing what you want to do, and you're not letting it overwhelm you. Even though people are adding things on your plate, you still get control of that.
It's a good
It
problem.
is.
Good problem to have.
They trust you and everything. So how many, if I may ask, how many gowns or materials or clothing that you actually have in your boutique that are original?
Everything in my boutique is original.
All original.
Yes, it's all original.
How many gowns do you think you have, or like fabrics, or I want to say collective?
This is my third collection. So
Wow.
I try to do at least minimum 12 pieces per collection.
Woo!
This last one, I did more. I did a couple more. It's called, I named it Moonlight. But yeah, I do custom made. I'm concentrating also. I find that our community is really usually in need of alterations.
Oh, yes.
Lots of alterations. So I'm focusing on that as well. And I'm local. It's right in my community. So it's just a win-win.
That's amazing. And the alteration is a big deal because there's a lot that doesn't know how to sew or even get into that aspect. And we should learn these things just for life itself. You know, that nature. I'm so proud of you, my friend.
Thank you.
I'm so proud and honored to be a part of this. Her boutique is insane. I literally want to get everything in this boutique and walk out with it. I can wear everything, Denia. I'm not just saying that. I was like, oh, don't keep me in here. So how can they find your work, your boutique, or if you have a website, Instagram, please release that.
So I utilize, as far as social media, Instagram is my main page, and it's Karma with a C by Denia Carmona. And the boutique is at Plaza del Sol, which is the former Kissimmee Mall in Kissimmee, Florida, Suite 113. So you can find me there. You can reach out. Follow me. Also, the website is karmabydeniacarmona.com. And message me and see maybe there's something we can create together.
It's an amazing feeling when you have your own personal, designer and creator for you. It's insane. So I feel honored.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for working with me. I love you, Denia. Thank you for being with us. Thank you guys so much.
My pleasure. Thank you for having me.
That's amazing. She's actually literally my first guest that I have on that I personally invited. So, Denia, thank you so much, my friend. I've known you for years. Thank you for being with us. And again, guys, tune in next session for Latina Role Models. I'm Mimimala. We're signing out. Ciao, guys.
Stay tuned.